What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today on Dave's RC, we're going to highlight what we're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks. Some things that we're going to be finishing up. And we're also going to go ahead together and we're going to look at the new Aviation magazine together. This is the new one that just came out. You get these magazines by being a member of AMA and having the AMA insurance and everything. This is what you get every month. They'll send you one of these for free. So we'll go ahead and we'll look through the magazine together, and that's all on Dave's RC in 3, 2, 1. Hold on, guys. Let me bear with me here. I'm trying to get everything situated. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today, no griping, no bitching, no complaining. Straight up, Dave's RC. We're going to take a look at some projects that are on the line, some projects that we're going to be doing, things that I have in mind, things that my son had in mind. First thing on the agenda is getting the L39 finished painting. I cannot, like I said before, guys, I cannot find my stinking frog tape anywhere. It is just gone. Like, the frog tape fairy came in here and just grabbed that shit and jumped out the window, and it's gone. I tore this place apart looking for it, you guys. So, first things first, I'm going to Home Depot or Lowe's. After my wife gets out of work, because typically when she gets out of work, we like to go do something together. And it doesn't matter what it is, just spending some time together. So we're going to go and we're going to pick up some more frog tape. Hopefully they have the yellow stuff in stock this time around, because the yellow stuff is a little less adhesive than the green stuff. The green stuff's a little bit more tackier, and it'll peel the paint off a little bit sometimes. So hopefully you can find some of the yellow stuff. If we can, great, good, awesome. So, guys, the projects that are on the table coming up, other than the L39 getting finished painted, that's going to be finished tonight, and I'm going to have the stickers on it tonight. So we'll have a nice video of that coming out. I'm going to take it outside. I'm going to get some aerial shots of it with the drone. I'm going to have it out in the snow. It's going to be sitting there out in the snow, all pretty with a white background on that white paint job, and I'm going to have my son Kyle fly around it, and we're going to get some nice footage of the L39 with the drone. The first thing that's going to show up is our F-16, or our F-15 Eagle. 90mm free wing F-15. What's going to happen with that F-15? Well, the ESC and the 90mm fan are being pulled out of it. It's a 6S system. I'm pulling it out of there. The ESC and the 90mm fan. Then we're going to take that ESC and 90mm fan, and it's going to be put into the 80mm Saber. And you guys are probably thinking, why? Well, the reason why is because the Saber's a little laggy, you guys. I honestly believe that Saber should have been a 90mm plane anyway. Some of you guys may disagree with that, and that's fine. But I notice if I run anything heavier than a 4000 and that Saber, she just doesn't want to get off the ground. And the only way you're going to get some decent flight times out of that Saber is if you're running something over a 5,000. Or else you're getting like a 2.5 minute flight, 3 minute flight, and you got to bring her down. I like 4 minute flights, you guys. 4 minutes and above. That's what I like. I like a 4 minute flight where I have a little bit of time in case I get, in case the landing's not going to go so well and I can go around again. So I'll be putting that 90mm setup inside of that Saber. Then the F-15. What I've decided to do, unfortunately, what's going on with the Raptor from over in China is supposedly they don't have any ARFs right now. And the reason that the payment got kicked back on my PayPal was because they don't have any ARFs. And he wrote me a message earlier this morning telling me, David, we don't have any ARFs. Is there anything else I can interest you in? And I said, well, how much is it going to cost me if I go with the 8S setup? If I get the 8S setup. And so he shot me a price. And with tax, it's going to be almost $700, you guys. I can't do that. I can't pay $700 for that plane. I just can't. And the reason for that is the shipping's almost $100. So he said, can I interest you in the 6S version? I said, no. I don't want the 6S version. I want the 8S version, for reasons, well, for the biggest reason is because that 8S system that's in that Raptor is going to be thrown into the F-15. And then my JP fan and my new ESC that I'm getting is going to be thrown into the Raptor. So you see where I'm going with this? So we have the guts from the F-15 going into the Sabre. And then we have the guts going from the Raptor into the F-15. And then we have the new JP fan and ESC going into the Raptor. If that makes sense to you guys at all. I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy about this, but I am going to be putting my own pattern and scheme on the Raptor. I love the Raptor and I love its camo and I love the way it looks, but I want to do something else. I'm going to follow the same patterns that they have on the Raptor already, but I'm going to do my own colors. I want to do my own colors. I haven't decided exactly what that's going to be yet, but it's going to look nice, you guys. It's going to look really nice. I'm not going to be covering up any of the stickers or any of that stuff, any of the decals. So if there's a decal spot, it's going to stay gray. You know what I mean? It's just the spots around it that I'm interested in changing the color on. I just want my Raptor to be different than everybody else's Raptor, and why not? That's the fun of this hobby, that you guys can take your planes, whatever you want to do with them. I mean, I totally chewed this L39 up before I finally started getting it back on track again. And we'll after we're done looking at this aviation magazine, we'll get some close-up shots of what it looks like now, and then also I'm going to let you guys know what I'm going to do with it. So, without further ado, let's get into the magazine. So, I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see. I tell you what, man. They like to, these UMX planes, these are the UMX planes right here. And they've got this Waco here. Is that a Waco? No, it's a GGB. No, it's a GGB. Or a GB. GBR2, yeah. One of those little fat planes. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm saying. I have always wanted this MiG. I've always wanted to get this MiG, and I've never, ever gone to it. DX12 transmitter. I mean, what can you say, you guys? That's just probably one of the more, just a ridiculous transmitter. Those, I've always liked those. Legends never die. Hangar 9. Here we go, guys. Look, Hangar 9. Hangar 9 Warbirds, keep the sky safe. Ah, look at that, guys. What's that? We have that out in the living room. That big motherfucker right there. That's a big ass plane right there. That F6F Hellcat looks really cool too, guys. I hope you guys are getting this in the frame. This Hellcat right here is absolutely amazing. The Thunderbolt. This is the new 20cc one. I'm seeing a lot of people take these and they're putting electric motors on them and shit. So pretty cool. Which if I can't get that motor started, you guys, on that damn P51, I saved the pieces that I cut out of the sides to let the motor get in there. If I cannot get that motor started, there's no way in hell I'm gonna take that motor out again and put something else in it. It was too much of a pain in the ass to put that motor in there in the first place and get it all tightened down. Not to mention there's red thread locker on it. So it's going to be a bitch to get out. So if I cannot get that engine started, I'm taking that shit off there and I'm switching that plane over to electric. I mean, that's just it. That's all I can do. I mean, that's that. I don't want to take that engine out to put another engine in it. I could save myself a lot of weight and a lot of stress by just putting a big giant, like 300 size, 250 size motor on the front of that thing and going ape shit. So let's get going into the magazine here a little bit. I know a lot of it's just advertisements here. You guys, look, check this out. This is a plane that I have always wanted to buy. This right here. This is the, if you guys aren't familiar, some of you guys might be like, oh, that's a Panther. No, this is an F9F-8 Cougar. This is probably one of my favorite big scale jets. There's just a lot to it. The air brakes that come out of it in the front. I mean, the flaps that are on this thing. This is an awesome naval aircraft right here, you guys. Probably one of my favorites. Not one of the best overall jets, period, that have ever come out from the Navy, period. But it is a badass little jet. And I've always wanted to have a scale jet. So I'm thinking that maybe, probably after I'm done with this foamy kick and I start getting into the bigger scale jets, that I'll probably end up most likely buying a large scale F8F Cougar like that. These DA engines are absolutely amazing. I'll tell you what, man, for the same price that I paid for that 70cc engine out there, that NGH engine, for a couple $100 more, or like $100 more, I could have bought this DA 85. I could have bought this DA 85 for $795, you guys. Probably plus a little bit of shipping and stuff. So many things I would do differently now if I would go back and start rebuilding that plane all over again. There's just so many things that I would do differently. So many different things. Like, I would have already put that fuel tank in it. I mean, I would have just done so many things differently. I was in such a... What happened was the plane started to become more of a job than a project and having fun, that I just wanted to get it done. And that's too bad when you get to that point with a plane. It's too bad when you get to that point with a project, because it just really takes the fun out of it, and then it does what it's doing right now. It's just sitting there, you guys, and it's a damn shame. That thing should be screaming through the skies. All right, we're gonna go past the junk page. This is what I call the junk page. Don't ever really buy anything off this page, you guys. This is that advertisement coupon page. Just get out of there. Go right past that. All right, so yeah, I was just reading something there. Oh, here we are, Motion RC. Listen, you guys, I know that the other day I shit on Motion RC. I love Motion RC still, guys. I just think that it was a really shitty thing that they did with their prices right before I'm about ready to make probably one of the biggest purchases of the year. I really just got a little upset, I have never had to go through this with Motion RC before, with this price thing. Here, let me see something. I don't think I'm getting in here. I've never had to go through this, where I'm about ready to make a purchase, and then, a few days before I'm about ready to make that purchase, all the prices get hiked up. I've never had that happen to me with Motion RC before. I've always spoke very highly of Motion RC. I love Motion RC. They're still going to be the place where I buy my planes. I was just upset, and I wanted them to know from a customer's perspective just how upset people get when you play fuck games like that, when you do stuff like that with your pricing. I don't think any one of these planes in here are worth what I paid for them. Honestly, I don't. You're talking about a piece of foam here, you guys. We're talking about a piece of foam. A fuselage. So say if I wanted to replace the fuselage for this 262 sitting here, it's going to be like $60, $70. Do you really think that that's a $60, $70 piece of foam? No, I don't think so. $20, $30. I think, as fast as they can shoot those into the mold and kick them out, I don't think I don't honestly believe that the foam is costing them, you know, millions of dollars. So I have my thoughts. I have my thoughts on it. I just thought it was kind of BS that they did that right before I'm about ready to make, like I said, the biggest purchase of the year. And I was a little upset about it. Am I going to apologize? No, I'm not going to apologize for what I said. I just don't do that. That's not me. If I say something, I mean it. So I'm not going to apologize. What I will say is that I'm sorry that you guys did that. I'm sorry that Motion RCs did. I'm sorry to you guys that Motion RC did that. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say sorry for Motion RC, for them, to the community, for what they did. Because as you guys know, I'm probably the biggest buyer of Motion RC in the state of Maine. I buy more stuff from Motion RC than probably anybody else in Maine. And then my good buddy Eddie from the flying field, he also buys a lot of stuff from Motion RC as well. He has a lot of Motion RC planes, probably more than me. I mean, maybe. I'll say maybe for that. He does have a lot of the same jets that I have. He does have the F-14. He's got the Abani. He has this 262. And I believe the buck stops there. No, he's got the Sabre. And that's it, guys. He doesn't have any of the other ones, I don't think. He might have said something about having a Dynam 262 as well, which I did purchase through Motion RC. I did not buy that anywhere else. So, you guys, here it is. This is one thing that I wanted to look at with you guys, and I'm glad that it's in here this month. Look, here it is. Real Flight 8 Horizon Hobby Edition. This is... The reason I like this one right here is because, see this radio right here, you guys? This radio right here is like the exact shape and size of the Tactic 850, the 8-channel radio from Tactic. It's like the same exact radio, except it says Real Flight on it, or RF. This is what you want to get, guys. You guys want to get a simulator. You know, it's shit to do during the winter, and you're sitting around, not doing anything. Get yourself a simulator. I'm not sure how much this one is, but I'm pretty sure you can go on Horizon Hobby's website and you can find out how much this setup costs. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you right now, man, I don't have one. I've never had a simulator. I've taught myself how to fly. I learned with jets. You guys know that. Most of you guys on this channel, you guys know that I flew a jet way before I ever tried a prop plane. And to be quite honest with you, I found that the prop planes were actually a little harder to fly than the jets. And that could be just because the way I did it and flew jets first, so it was easier for me to fly a jet. But the takeoffs for the longest time, man, I just couldn't get it. I couldn't figure it out. And then finally one day I figured it out. My buddy Eddie taught me how to just ease off the stick. You're holding back, and you ease off the stick. Okay, so what do we got here? Flex Innovations, guys. Flex Innovations. Here we are. I will let you know, now that I've flown that Dynam Pitts Python and how well the biplanes fly, and that one especially, I will be purchasing a large-scale Hangar 9 or AeroWorks or Flex Innovations balsa bi-wing plane. Something like the sport biplane like that Pitts. So there will be one of those showing up. I'm not going to tell you when. I'm not going to tell you how or... you know, which company it's coming from, because I want it to be a complete surprise for you guys, but it is a beauty. I will say this. I will give you guys this. And it's not really going to help any of you guys, per se, but what it will do is it'll inform Eddie. Eddie, our P51 buddy has this biplane. It's a beautiful yellow son of a bitch with blue highlights. And that one will be here probably in a month or two. I want to have it done before opening day of the AMA field. That way I can bring it out there and me and this guy could possibly fly them together. And I'll have the P51 done at that time. We could fly our P51s together. I'm not buying that plane because he had one. I was actually looking at Hangar 9 and I was like, damn, man, that's... shit, I just gave up where it's coming from, guys. Dude, I better stop talking. Anyways, Eddie, you know which one it is. And we'll see you guys at the flying field here pretty soon, guys. I cannot wait to get back out to the flying field with those guys. I love those guys. Eddie, you're a good dude, man. You just keep being Eddie, man, because I like you, man. You're a good dude. So anyways, Jace Ducia, or whatever his name is. This guy is absolutely amazing. Look at this guy, dude. It's pouring ass rain, and he's repping the wall. He's repping the Walmart bag. He's rocking it hard, dude. Trying to keep his radio from getting wet. He's got the Walmart bag over his radio doing a competition. That's sick. But this guy Jace, man, I tell you what, man, Tyler, I found somebody online that might be able to give you a run for your money. But I believe that the best aerobatic plane flying guy that I know is Tyler McCormick. I don't know Jace Ducia, but I do know Tyler McCormick, and I don't know, we're not like buddies, but he was at an event one year, and this guy, he's a hell of a pilot, guys. Check out my video on him. His name's McCormick, Tyler McCormick, and he's flying a big 300 extra or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. But you guys check out his video, man. Check out Tyler McCormick's video on Dave's RC. You guys are in for a treat. You guys are in for a treat. This kid is absolutely amazing. He's probably, like I said, he's the best sport pilot that I know. Going through here, we got some stuff on some drone stuff here. I want to get to something better. Oh, here it is. 2018 NASCAR Scale Classics, guys. Look at this. This is it, you guys. This is Dave's RC's dream jet to have one day. When I finally get into a turbine engine, this is going to be it, guys. This is going to be it. I even like that color scheme they have on it. That's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. Like I'm saying, is it a very iconic plane? No, it's not an iconic plane. Most of you guys don't even probably know what an F9F Cougar is. You guys know about the F9F Panther because of Motion RC. Most of you guys probably are. Most of you, I'm not going to even say most of you guys. If you know anything about aviation, you know what the Panther is and you know what this Cougar is. If you don't, however, go ahead and take a look at some pictures of the Cougar, man. It's an absolutely beautiful plane. Not that the Panther's not. The Cougar is just a swept wing version of it, and it is beautiful, you guys. So we got some more scale planes in here. That's the Hangar 9 right there. That's a Hangar 9 right there. I can tell just by looking at it, that's a Hangar 9. That is a Hangar 9 P51 right there. Guarantee it. I guarantee it. That is the Hangar 9 P51. Yep, it sure is. I hope you guys are getting this in here. Just some really beautiful aircraft in here, scale aircraft in here. Let's go through and look again. Nothing on that page, really. And then what is this? The Dirty Birdie twin? The Dirty Birdie twin. Huh. That's pretty cool looking, you guys. It's like a sport jet. It almost kind of reminds me of one of the old twin engine fighters, like the Hornet. You remember those planes, guys, back in the day, the Hornet and the Mosquito and shit like that. It's kind of what it reminds me of, but like a sport version of that. The Americans had a plane like that too, and I can't think of what it's called now. Nope. That's pretty cool. The Germans had one too. Like I said, and here they are. I don't know. Is this the Dirty Birdie being built? It is. So that is a total kit plane, you guys, from E-Flight, I guess. And this is the Dirty Birdie being built. Oh, look at that! It's also electric. What do you say, guys? So this was meant to be an electric plane. It is an electric plane. I'm not going to take you guys through the whole book. There it is, guys. There it is. The Horizon Hobby Hangar 9 F6F Hellcat. By the way, the high-tech servos, you guys. This is something that also is going to be getting changed out of that P51 before I fly it as well. I'm going to have a nice set of high-tech servos in there. That's the what motors does it call for? It's one of those. It's one of the fuel-injected ones. I know it. 15cc. Okay, so it's the Evolution 15cc engine. Those are the Evolution engines. For you guys that don't know, are the fuel-injected engines that Hangar 9 is producing for all their models right now. That is the kit right there, up there in the corner. That's what the kit comes with. Like I said, I'm not going to take you through the whole magazine, guys. I'm just kind of going through. Okay, so they have this set up for electric, as you can see. They opted to go out. Those are the Retracks that go with the F9F Hellcat, and you buy those separately, you guys. Those do not come with the plane, and I'm telling you right now, they're not cheap. For that P51 out there, I paid almost $700 for the Retrack system on that plane. Almost $700. It was $500 and some odd dollars just to get the mains, and then it was like another 90 or 190 or something. I can't remember. It was almost $700 for the set. So, you guys, Venom Batteries, junk. Do not buy a Venom battery. Please do not buy a Venom battery. You will not be happy you did. Straight up. They puff faster than the E-Flight batteries, you guys. Which is funny. They both come from Horizon. I think Horizon needs to revamp their battery situation, you guys. Tower Hobbies Cherokee. That Cherokee is not the foam one you buy, you guys. I don't think that is the foam one. That's not a foam one, is it? Foam one? No, it's a balsa model. So there's a Cherokee from Tower Hobbies. I'm gonna flip through here and see if I can find something really cool. Oh, that's nice. Check out this guy's P38 Lightning. This guy's P38 Lightning. Look at this, guys. That is a beautiful plane. That is one beauty. And that's the way I would do it, too. I've seen those P38 Lightnings on Motion RC. I'm just not going to buy a foam P38 Lightning. If I do a P38 Lightning, it'll still be electric, but it's going to be a kit plane. It's going to be like that guy's plane there. Futaba coming out with some new radios here, guys. Futaba USA. We got the T168Z or 69Z, and we got the T12K. I'm guessing, okay, so this is your 16 channel remote. 16 channel, yep, 16 channel, and a 12 channel. There's these little schematics here, or little scan bars here so that you can get right to it. All your basic kit stuff over here. That Edge 540 version 3 ARF right there, that thing is beautiful, you guys, right here. Hold on, let me point it out for you. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. Look at this. It's so beautiful, you guys. It's absolutely beautiful. Just a stunning plane. But for those of you guys that don't get Aviation Magazine, you guys are missing out. You guys are really missing out. I can't think of how much it is for AMA insurance. I think it was a little over $100 or whatever it was. Something like that. But I'm telling you guys right now, you guys have to get AMA insurance. AMA, this is the way AMA insurance works. AMA insurance works with your home insurance or renter's insurance. So it works hand in hand with that. So if you're out at a park just flying around, like sometimes I do, and you hit somebody, you're not covered. The AMA insurance covers you while you're at AMA sanctioned fields. I've had a really, really, really good thought in my head as of late. I found a piece of property, decently priced, something that I can later put my house on as well. But it is massive, you guys. We're talking like 13, 14 acres. And it's not in any type of flight path. There's no planes that fly overhead ever. So I mean, once in a great while you might see one, but it's not in a flight line, is what I'm saying. And I want to not only build my house on this property later, but I would like to put a runway on it, and then I would like to AMA sanction the field. I would like to try to get it AMA sanctioned. Just so I have my own field to fly at, you guys, and I can hold events and stuff like that. I can do, all those things that the AMA field that I go to does. I just want it to be my own. I want to make my own rules. My rules is, not to mention my house will be right on the location. So, nobody will ever get turned down. You'll always be able to come in and fly. Even if you're not a member, doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me. I could care less about a member fee. I could give a shit less about that. I just care about people having fun and flying in a place where their AMA insurance is accepted. And if anything happens, their insurance will take care of them because I have an AMA sanction field. But that's something that I'm working on as well right now, guys. That piece of property, that's going to be huge. And 90% of it is already like a big giant field anyways. And it's nice and flat. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better flying field. You know what? The next time I go out there, I'll get pictures for you guys, and you guys tell me what you think. But it's just right down the road from where I live now. And it just so happens that once you get that far out, where it's at, where I'm purchasing the property at, or might purchase the property at, it's not set in stone yet, but you could say it is. But the prices of property just absolutely go down like this as soon as you get out of a certain area. And it just so happens to be on the outside of this area. So the prices are just doomed straight down. I'm not seeing anything really, anything more interesting in here, guys. Let me flip through real quick. Yes, sir. I didn't think we were going to get out of this month's magazine without seeing this. You guys, the new Fox glider, if you have not seen it yet, get your butts over to RC Informer or the Petrick brothers, and you get over there and you watch them fly this thing. This thing is absolutely sick. It's a beast. It's 3 meters long, you guys. 3 meters long wingspan. 6S power. This has the same 6S power system in it that the P47 behind me does. The big 1500 millimeter FMS P47. It's the same power system. And I know how fast that thing flies, and on a shitty battery too. So that thing has got some oomph, you guys. So I would get out and check it out. If you haven't checked it out yet, if you haven't looked at it yet, get out and check it out. Go on FMS or FMS or whoever sells it. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not even sure who sells it. I know it's an FMS model. That's it, guys. Like I said, there's not much more in here. I was trying to find a picture of Jace Ducia, and there's not one picture of him in this magazine. I'm actually quite shocked that they don't have like one picture of him in the Aviation magazine. He's probably in Aviation magazine every other month, and just not this one. But yeah, guys, I thought I would take you through the new Aviation model magazine, let you know what's going on at Dave's RC. This is actually, right now, what we're doing right now. I'm going to do this once a week. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to do this probably like once a month. Every time the new Aviation magazine comes in, you guys, we're going to do a sit down like this. We're going to talk about the magazine. We're going to talk about the upcoming stuff that we have coming on Dave's RC. I want to make this more for you guys and less for me. It's not about me sitting here and putting these planes together. I'm actually going to start doing the build videos. Even though my buddy over Skip Built RC, even though Skip does absolutely amazing build videos, if you guys want to see an awesome speed build video on any plane, go over to Skip Built RC. And I'm telling you right now, he has a ton of them. That guy's amazing. I've watched his channel go from 480 subs all the way up to where he is now. And, you know, just a really nice guy. And I know he gives me shout outs on his channel, and that's helped my channel grow a little bit. Jeff Nichols overseas. Oh, by the way, Jeff and Skip have both gotten their t-shirts today. And at the end of the video, I'll throw a picture in there. My buddy Jeff Nichols from over in UK just got his Dave's RC t-shirt today. And he sent me a picture with it on him. Absolutely loves it. You guys, if you guys want t-shirts, you know, let me know. I would probably have to charge for them just because they're like $20 a pop, but you don't have to. You don't have to if you don't want to. I would just like to get as much of my merch out there as possible, and I have a ton of other shirts that my son has designed. Since we have designed the first t-shirt, we have 8 more t-shirts, 6 of them that we haven't even ordered yet, that he has made for Dave's RC. We have a black and blue one. We have a red and gray one. We have, I mean, he's got so many different color variants and color options and different schemes on the shirt. You guys let me know if you want one. I tell you what, this is what I'll do. We almost lost the L39, guys. I don't even know. I didn't even hit it. I don't even get it. This is what I'll do. If you guys want a Dave's RC shirt, you put the $15 in, and I have a PayPal account. If you guys want a t-shirt, I'll give you. We'll do the PayPal swap thing. You guys put $15 into my PayPal. I'll cover the other 5. That way I can get my merch out there. So if you guys want a Dave's RC t-shirt, $15. I'm paying $20 a pop for them. That's no bullshit. I'll show you the invoice the next time I get one. I pay $20 a shirt, and if I get 10 or more shirts at a time, then I get them for $15 each. So if I get to that, like 10 shirt or whatever it is, it's either 10 or 20 shirts that I get them for $15. But if I get to that mark and I have enough of you guys that want a t-shirt and we can get them for $15 each, then that's great. Awesome. I would love to do that. What I'm going to do the next time I make the order, though, is I'm going to have all the Dave's RC t-shirts that we have made so far. I'm going to hang them up somewhere in here. I'm going to hang them somewhere where they're not disturbing the shots of the planes, you guys. I'm going to hang them up probably over the window here somewhere. And that way you guys can see all the different Dave's RC shirts that we've come out with. The green ones that I have, that is like a special support the troops type one. That's like my personal favorite. And then we have a pink one that we did for breast cancer awareness. You guys, the channel's not moving fast enough. We're not growing fast enough for my ideas. I mean, I have ideas of a channel that's got, thousands of subscribers, and I don't have thousands of subscribers, and that's what I'm trying to do. I want Dave's RC to be a big thing, you guys. I want it to be the next thing. I want Dave's RC to be the next big RC thing. With the giveaways that I do and the things that I do on this channel, I should be one of the bigger guys. I should be up there with I should be up there with 90% of these RC people RC channels out there. I just need help getting my name out there, you guys. So if you guys can help me with that, help me get this channel moving forward, help me with the subscriptions, do what you guys can on your end, and I'm going to keep doing what I do on my end. And just think, the bigger the channel gets, the more giveaways we'll be able to do. The bigger the channel gets, the more I'll be able to do for you guys. And that's what this channel is all about. This isn't what I can do for me. This is what I'm doing for you guys. I want to give back to the RC community something that was never given to me, something that wasn't given to most people. I want to put a smile on people's faces. That's what I want to do every day when I wake up. I want you guys to watch my videos and be like, damn, I'm glad I watched Dave's RC today. He really put a smile on my face. He really got my brain thinking, got me thinking about, I just want to be helpful, you guys. I want to be that guy. If you have a question, if you're having an issue in your life, I'm that guy. I want you to come to me and be like, yo, Dave, what do you think about this? I'm having an issue with this. I want to be that guy that you come to. I want Dave's RC to be RC, the face of RC, as far as YouTube channels go. And with you guys' help, I think we can get there. I know we can get there. I'll still keep being the giving bastard that I am, and you guys just help me out. Help me out. Get this channel. I want this channel to be big, you guys. I want it to be bigger than anything in RC. That's my goal. And it wasn't my goal when I started, but it is my goal now. Now that I've seen how fast the channel's grown in just 3 years, we got almost 300 subs. That's 100 subs a year. I mean, that may not sound like a lot, but for a small upcoming RC channel, that's actually pretty good. That's actually not that bad. It's better than what most people have done in that amount of time. So you guys keep being you. I'll keep being me. We'll keep the giveaways coming. We'll keep the t-shirts getting thrown out there. And that's it, guys. I'm Dave. This is Dave's RC. And we'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Peace.